7 weather with meteorologist Vivian Gonzalez.
Good morning, South Florida. We are going to have a strong wind out of the northeast continuing into the weekend, creating dangerous beach and boating conditions, high surf and rough seas for sure, with small craft advisories and rip current alerts currently in effect. And here's a look at the local storm tracking radar. Mostly dry weather underway. It takes you through Broward and Miami-Dade. Around the Florida Keys, where we have a stalled front, there's still a little bit of moisture around. So right around Islamorada, there's a moderate downpour, and that's pretty much all we're finding that could impact your commute. Temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s, 79 in Fort Lauderdale and Miami, 78 degrees for you in Key West, with the winds increasing out of the northeast right now, sustained up to 12 miles per hour in Fort Lauderdale, and a gust up to 22 miles per hour around the Keys. Gusts will be over 35 miles per hour at times later today. And the reason why we will have the stronger winds out of the northeast is due to a large pressure difference that will be happening between high pressure across the southeast and a stalled front nearby. And that is going to be the case into the upcoming weekend. There could be a sneaky isolated shower moving in, but the chance for rain will be typical for this time of year at about a 30%. Into next week, there could be an uptick in rain chances since we're going to be in between fronts. Now, here's the latest on Melissa. It is trying to get better organized in the Caribbean, but believe it or not, it's still not being reflected on the advisory. It's still a tropical storm, 45-mile-per-hour wind. It is stationary. And based on the forecast track from the Hurricane Center, there's really nothing moving it. But later today into tonight, it will likely start to drift to the northeast and north, and then eventually forecast to drift to the west over the weekend, where it will have the opportunity to strengthen into a hurricane, potentially into a major storm on Sunday. And it will be lifting northward eventually by the middle part of next week. And this one will likely produce life-threatening and catastrophic flash flooding and landslides across portions of Jamaica and Hispaniola into the weekend. Advisories are currently in effect for them. Your boating forecast here at home doesn't look good. Small craft advisory in place. This has nothing to do with Melissa. It's between that front and high pressure. We'll have very rough seas in the Florida Keys, and your next tide cycle will be high tide at 10:33 in Fort Lauderdale. Look for highs in the mid to upper 80s, with the wind tonight out of the northeast between 15 to 25 miles per hour, and occasional gusts up to 35. Your extended outlook does call for windy weather through the weekend. Next week, especially on Monday, there could be some isolated storms. And that's your 7 on 7 forecast.